Worst option ever because we have too many news. So it's better to calm down, search more about the news, and try to have this finger. I will close the 80% here. We will be successful in trading. We will have my partner will be with me, and everything will be better. But it was very hard for me, but I could overcome that, and now I'm much. Assalamualaikum family, hope you are all doing well. Today we are starting the vlog in a different part, one of my favorite place for this summer. I've been here many times and I came with my family. I think this is the best start of the week because we have facing a very difficult week because we have a lot of news. The best way to start a very intense week is relaxing your mind and being able to disconnect your mind from the charts and then start the week in the best way possible. One of my thoughts for this week is that try to have one trade. I am just finishing the book that I saw you a couple of weeks ago in the first vlog, I guess. That was the best loser wins. But yeah, I am learning too much about that book. Even though I'm not consistent reading each and every day. But whenever I read too many pages, and that is important. I hope my wife will be soon here with me. Unfortunately, I am still very lost in that way, but yeah, we will be successful in trading. My partner will be with me and everything will be better. Hey guys, I'm just back from the lake. It was a fantastic day with my parents. I really enjoyed. I am really need to recharge myself, bring in new energy to face the new week. The month of July is almost over and we're about to start the new month of August. We're gonna be talking about the news. A couple of days ago we have the Bitcoin conference in Nashville, 25 to 27 till yesterday. Donald Trump 2024 Bitcoin conference speech recap. Never sell your Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to the moon. US government will keep 100% of Bitcoin it owns. He is going to create a as a government strategy national Bitcoin stockpile if elected. There will never be a CBDC while I am president of the United States. So the main thing for him is do the base of cryptocurrency in United States of America. So people who are crypto lovers, they must vote to Donald Trump. Let's gonna be talking about what are the news that we have for this week because there are too many. Well, we have Euro on Tuesday and Monday. We don't have nothing. On Euro on Tuesday we have positive reaction. We have positive CPI for Spanish because it's less, so that means Euro can be up. S&P composite, well, that is not important. CBC consumer confidence, this is less. On Wednesday we have CPI of out. In this case they will be maintaining in 1%. The CPI of the year, it's from the 4% to 3.8%. Then we have retail sales that come less. We have on Wednesday as well, we have interest rate of Bank of Japan. They will be maintaining on 0.10%. Then we have CPI of Euro that come less and yearly also came less. So that means we might have a positive reaction in Euro. This is the key for USD because this is one of the most important news for USD this week. ADP non-farm employment change, it come positive. GDP on CAD is coming less and unemployment cost index is coming less in this case. We're still with news of USD. Chicago PMI, it come less. USD home sales, it coming positive. Later that night we have interest rate of USD that will be maintaining 5.50 as I already commented you in the last vlog. And well, we are now on Thursday. On Thursday we have at 1 p.m. we have interest rate or GBP that they are cutting 0.25%. USD unemployment claims we have more, that means that is negative for the DXY. Final manufactured PMI, it's come same. ESM manufactured PMI is coming positive. ESM manufacturing price is coming positive. And later On Friday we have CPI of CHF, Canadian Swiss coin, sorry, and it's coming negative. That means it's going up. Average over NS are same, and non-farm payrolls is coming less in this case, and the employment rate is still very high. We have too many news that we have to think about how we're gonna take any trade, because it's going to be very complicated this week. We might be still with this analysis that we already have since past week. We may be looking bullish in this case if Jerome Powell say that we are rating cut in 50%. But meanwhile, I'll be looking for some short in USD CHF. Why? Because firstly we have interest rate of USD, and secondly we have CPI positive reaction for the Swiss franc. We will be looking for some kind of short in this pair, and we will be looking the continuation to the downtrend. So that might be like this. I'll be looking to this moment, and we will be looking to this short. USD CAD extremely bullish. He might be take this one, okay, and looking for this short over there because of the interest rate. GBP USD, I'll be looking still a bearish moment, as I predict last week or 2 weeks ago. So I'll be looking for this and maybe give us 1 ratio 2. GBP NSD, there is no entry point so far, but the main thing will be euro out. Okay, the trades I must take this week, I am going to mark here. Okay, euro out, as I already comment you guys, look, there is a divergence here. As you guys can see, we have CPI 3.6 to 3.8. okay, if you go with Forex Factory, the CPI of out is totally different from 4.0 to 3.8. What does mean? We have to search in another page, in another calendar, to try to show us that there can be different numbers. It's 4% and 3.8%. If my analysis is going good, we'll be looking for firstly this. I will be looking for this buy because of the structure. We have positive reaction on euro and we have negative reaction out, so we must be looking for these buys, and we will continue with this bullish trend since couple of weeks. This is important to know that if in one page the result is totally different than any other one, open 3 windows, Forex Factory, investing and my FX book, and search about the right information, because it's better for all of us. We have to protect our money, and that is the most important thing, I am just about to go into a meeting and hope for the best start of the week. We are 3 days away to finish July, and we will be finish it in the best way possible. So see you guys on Monday. Hello, good morning guys. Today is 29th of July. We are in the very important week for USD. As I already commented yesterday, I am just out for the gym. I got up at 7:20, 2 घंटे हो गए, and I'm feeling very fresh, feeling very grateful for take the opportunity to get up at my all time and take advantage to see all the day, even though if I have to train later, but I really need to get up at my all time, and yeah, it's totally worth it. It's time to let's say, and we have to work for it. Let's go.
Otra. Una más.
Post-workout, after an intense legs day, I couldn't walk properly. It was a very fantastic start of the week. But here we are in the charts. As I predict yesterday, we will have this bullish momentum in the beginning of the week, and we are having in the XY. As you guys can see, we are having this up moment. USD CAD, we are waiting a sort of confirmation to put our short in here. GBP USD have a strong bearish moment. As I predict, we were waiting to have this short here, but it couldn't open, so don't worry. This is the first time I'm reading this news of cutting interest rate in any of the pair GBP, CAD, USD. So it's better to avoid to take too many trades in this week because we have too many news. So what should I do right now? I have to finish the vlog that you already see today on Monday 29 at 2:15. I have to finish some things about the vlog, and yeah, I just wait for a good confirmation for a good trade. But in this week, having too many trades is the worst option ever because we have too many news. So it's better to calm down and try to have this finger in control and your mind also in control. Let's take the post-workout and continue editing the vlog. Good morning guys, happy Tuesday, coffee time, and let's get back to work. Well, we're gonna have a small review and later we're gonna be talking about Twitter at New Year session. UXY is completing this bullish trend. USD chef, it was making a option to make this short, but obviously if the XY is going up, probably USD chef is going to be up. Let's see. But if I have to look for something, I'll be looking for some kind of short. So in this case, I prefer to only take one trade in the pair that I used to take, and that is euro out. It is in a very bullish trend, so I will be looking at today at 11 o'clock will be continuing this upside movement. What's going on, family? Hope you're all well. Yesterday I couldn't talk much because we didn't have anything interesting, but today we're going to be talking about, firstly, we are 4 minutes away from the CPI of Euro. In the morning we have Spanish CPI that came negative, but it's only a sort of time, a very short time negative, but it is positive. Okay, Bitcoin gold cross approaching. The last time it happened, Bitcoin pumped 174% in just 4 months. You are not bullish enough. Bank Japan are repricing the probability of Bank of Japan hike as soon as this week. Today, on Tuesday, the meeting of the Bank of Japan already started, and also in Washington in the United States of USD. Let's see what is going to happen between Bank of Japan and Bank of United States, in this case in USD. Biden administration buys nearly 5 million barrels of oil at its refills reserve. Traders brace for big yen moves overnight, implies volatility test 2024. At night, well, on Wednesday in the night we have the interest rate. Let's see if I had to get up and see the result because it's going to be very wild. We have probability higher than 50% that they are going to cut 3 times 0.25 points this 2024 the interest rate of USD. Let's go for the CPI of Euro. Let's see what is going to happen in Euro out. This is the only position that we had, and we are willing to hit TP sooner. Well, it came, the year IPC, the year CPI came positive 2.3%, and the monthly it came 0.3 as we already have in the forecast. So it's just 10-15 pips away from the TP. I'm not taking more trades. We're gonna be looking for tomorrow, Wednesday, and we're gonna be commenting live tomorrow of what is going to happen in all the pairs because we have too many news tomorrow. Well, we are just in the day that we have too many news we're gonna be talking about right now because we are 20 minutes left for the EDP of June. We have the CPI out and came as the forecast as we predict, and then we have the CPI trimmed mean, that means it came negative, and we have retail sales that came positive but less than the previous one, so that is negative, that make this huge movement that we were waiting for too long, and that was this one, sorry, this one, not this one. Okay, we finished the trade in 1.1. It made a huge movement. GBP out, get another wild movement. Later we have the interest rate. At 7 AM we have the interest rate of yen. The Bank of Japan hiked the interest rate in 0.25%. Okay, that make this movement, in this case our GPY. Look, we analyzed this one on Monday, okay, and look the trade that I didn't take. I am happy that I was completing my analysis. I can't talk properly because I have a footage. I don't know, each and every week I have something since it came from Pakistan. We have CPI of Euro that came positive in a short of time, but that means we have still inflation high in Europe. Let's move on to the news. Mark Zuckerberg, Meta agrees to 1.4 billion settlement over claim it used biometric data without permission. This is not something new. Mark Zuckerberg used to steal many details, data of their customers. That is not something new. Breaking news, Nvidia has now erased 1 trillion of market cap and its all-time high set on 20th June. That is totally crazy. The stock is now down 27% from its recent all-time high in just 5 weeks. Microsoft is down 7% currently after earning. It went up over 100 billion in market cap in seconds. Russia says Russia struck only one violation of international law. That was the reaction on USD GBP. Totally wild. And yeah, another important news was Iran says Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh was assassinated in Tehran. And there are too many news about the geopolitical aspects, but we don't gonna be talking about that because video बहुत लंबी हो जाएगी. Firstly, we're gonna be looking at USD CHF is already completed the TP, as we predict. DXY was coming up. In this case, I activated the moving average of 200 to see what is going to happen, and it came as a resistance. And after that it came down. USD CHF, Buddhist, USD guard is about to hit TP in this case. Then we have this, it's better to look in a clean chart. I was waiting for this entry point, as you guys can see right now. So I was waiting to take one trade in this position. I was expecting to have a enormous reaction in this pair, and we had in the morning at 10:30 after the meeting of Japan. We have this movement right over here, and it came up and I closed the trade over there. Okay, we just finished the month in positive. Later I will be seeing all the stuff in my trading journal. 30 seconds left for see the reaction in gold, and later we're gonna be seeing in all the pairs. Here you go. We have less in this case, but we don't have any reaction at all. We have 122k. That means it's less than the forecast, and we don't have any movement yet. Well, yes, we have a reaction. USD is going down, GBP is going up, GBP out is going wildly down. Before Powell speaks, we're going to be talking about the review of what Powell just said in the form statement. Fed say risk to achieve employment and inflation goals continue to move into a better balance, change from June's toward a better balanced description. Nothing else. And this is something very interesting that have been happening since the last year, since the interests were higher and higher and higher. The perfect example of what just Powell said is same as the past meeting. They did Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V every few months. Now we got to wait to Powell to say confident 15 times in his speech and repeat the same comment. So basically we don't have further information of what is going to happen in these coming months, but I maybe can guess that he will talk about the same bullshit that he just published, क्योंकि उसके अलावा और कुछ बता भी नहीं सकता. हाँ, यही कहता रहेगा कि जब वो रिजल्ट आते रहेंगे तो हम बताते रहेंगे कि इन्फ्लेशन के बारे में, CPI, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट के बारे में, और उस दौरान के बाद फिर कुछ कहेंगे कि नेक्स्ट कितने रेट कट्स हो सकते हैं दिस ईयर. वी गोना बी वेटिंग फॉर सम फायरवर्क इन NFP दिस फ्राइडे because as we already saw there is no volatility at all at the news time. We're gonna be waiting to see what is going to happen, but I don't think nothing going to happen. Well, so finally, the 5% interest rate of Bank of England, and this is the result as we expected already. Our analysis went so good. In fact, as we predict, the movement was almost 220 pips. That is totally amazing. I maybe add a small position in euro out because it's hitting my entry point. So we'll be looking at it today and willing for FTP on tomorrow. Let's talk about what Powell said at the press conference last night. He said an interest rate cut could come as soon as September after the US Central Bank voted to leave its benchmark at the highest level in more than 2 decades. One rate cut will be in the table for this September. That means that make a huge impact on the prices. The Ayatollah Irani Ali Khamenei ordered a direct attack to Israel, and the oil stand surge on report Iran orders retailer strike after the Israeli people killed the leader of Hamas. Breaking news, as we already comment, the Bank of Japan cut 0.25%. The laptop is going very slow today. We have some news on unemployment claims, and it came more. That means negative for the pair, in this case USD. We have another news that is positive. I have opened this position in euro out that it was pretty close about to hit stop loss, but now it reaction to the past 2 months was really good. We're gonna be looking at doing the same pattern that we already done and try to take our small piece of the cake. As simple as that. Finally, I took the trade that I was waiting for. Again, the trade was open here. Okay, it was almost 11 p.m. It came down after the news. It was very close to hit my stop loss. I thought about adding another position in this line. Okay, I was not sure about it was coming down and open another trade, so it was risking 2%. What I am doing right now, I just hit the first TP, and in this case I will close the 80% here and I will let run the 80% left. A very good start of the month. Alhamdulillah, having the first week with proper profits. Happy about that. I take some notes about the things I have to get better for this 153 days left for this to finish this 2024. I will trade only one pair euro out, okay, with the pattern that I already know, and I will keep continue doing that till the end of the year. I will adding as well what I already told you about closing my position 80% when I hit the first TP, and then let the 20% left keep running till the next profit target. Very happy for that, taking decision that I know it going to make it worth it. And yeah, I'm going to pray and see you tomorrow at NFP time. Hello, what is going on, everybody? Last day of the week, NFP day. It was a very wild day, but before we talk about that, let's take a look of the important news of today. We're gonna be talking about what happened in Asia, because we have the biggest loss in 8 years of the Tokyo Stock Exchange, minus 6.14%, and it went down almost minus 8%. That was too much in comparison of these 8 years. It was totally crazy. Japan stock sell-off shows a fundamental shift in underway, Goldman Sachs equity strategy says. On Friday itself, the Nikkei and the Topix index saw their worst days since March 2020, falling as much as over 5%. Spain lost almost 9,800 approximately jobs in the worst July in within 2 decades. Spain is going very down. Yesterday we have very worst unemployment claims. We have another news, manufacturing PMI that came negative, and that was worse than the forecast. And then we have the average earnings that came negative, and then we have the NFP that came the worst since couple of months, and we have the unemployment rate that high, the rate in comparison 4.1 that was the forecast. What was the impact on the prices? We're gonna take a look. We already analyzed on Sunday that we maybe have this down moment because we have very bad news about USD and we have good news for Swiss coin. Okay, and in this case it was totally a good trade, but we didn't take it. GBP USD is going wild up against because the results. GBP out, we didn't take any trade, but we were waiting for that area and it hit a quite good 2.1 ratio. Euro out, as we predict, is still going very bullish. We closed the position, the 80%, we let the 20% run, but in the morning we closed it because I was a little bit afraid of what can be happen on NFP, and it's better to take our profit in our pockets and let the next week start in bit fresh air. This week for me was, we can say, for personal reasons, was very terrible, but it was very hard for me, but I could overcome that and now I'm much better. Obviously the trading affect me because I am a very emotional person and I have to work on my progress in don't affect my emotions to my brain and don't try to have a dog face all the day. I can say that we finished almost 2.72% in profit. That was totally fantastic, and now just we are in the first week of August and we are just in 0.79% in profit. Hope you all enjoy this vlog. Hope you all are enjoying part of the process of a person who is trying to do it in trading. See you in the next vlog and let's go for more profits. Allah Hafiz.